Oh, the places you will go, today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. What do all of these quotes have in common? These quotes are actually from books written by Dr. Seuss. And I think that Dr. Seuss heavily impacted education. And today I'm going to be explaining why. So Dr. Seuss is a well-known author and an illustrator. His real name is actually Theodore Geisel, but he took on the name of Dr. Seuss as he was growing up. He was born on March 2nd, 1904 in Springfield, Massachusetts. His first published book, children's book, is called And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street. And that was his first book under the name of Dr. Seuss, and it was published in 1937. A fun fact about Dr. Seuss is he was actually rejected 27 times before he was finally published. 27 times. Isn't that crazy? And he has also written and illustrated 44 books since then. So, since 1937, he wrote 44 books. Isn't that crazy? This brings me to the second reason why I think that Dr. Seuss is relevant to education. His books have not only topped the bestsellers list, but he has also sold over 600 million copies. That's so many books if you actually think about it. And his books are translated into 20 different languages. That's crazy. His books are read all over the world and have impacted many different lives. Many different kids read his books, not just in America, but in all different countries. They're available in 20 different languages, so they're everywhere. They're really fun books for kids to read. They have fun pictures in them, and his illustrations are amazing, and it makes kids have fun reading. And like they're usually like poetic, kind of like one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. It kind of like they rhyme. So it makes it easier for kids to learn how to read and have fun reading. Yeah, so they're like perfect beginner books for children. And usually Dr. Seuss is like kids' favorite author. Finally, Dr. Seuss has not only influenced education when he was alive, but he still has to this day. I don't know if any of you guys have been into schools lately or if you have children, but every school celebrates, well, every school I've been to, at least, celebrates Dr. Seuss Day. They celebrate his birthday, and they also celebrate Green Eggs and Ham Day. They celebrate his birthday on March 2nd, which is his birthday, and they usually have a big Dr. Seuss celebration. And then they celebrate Green Eggs and Ham Day on August 12th, which is when that book was released. Usually on those days, the classes and the schools, they read books about him, and I know on Green Eggs and Ham Day, especially when I was in school, we would eat green eggs and ham. It was terrifying, but it was so fun, and I've always remembered it since then. So he's like, if you think about it, he's heavily impacting still to this day. We still celebrate him. We still read all of his books. We have activities planned around his books. We have days planned around his books. Like I'm using my hands a lot. He is very relevant to education, I think. He's the first person I think of when I think of education and books and children's literature, and like Dr. Seuss is the first name that comes to my mind. He has impacted education in many people's lives. Many people do not think of an author as influenced education, but like I said, he's the first guy that comes to my mind when I think of children's literature, and children's literature is education. You have to know how to read to be educated, you know? So hopefully I explained to you how I think he's relevant to education. I hope now you think he's relevant to education too. Thank you.